everyone, this is Demari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Seeing as you were my top viewers for December 2020, you guys won a bonus tarot reading. Now, as always, I did leave it up to a vote as to what type of reading you would have for your bonus video, and you guys largely voted for a shadow work reading, so that's exactly what I'm about to do. So what I'll do is I'll firstly get the key energies here that's being shown by the shadow using the Dark Mirror deck, the Moonology and the Angelarium. We'll then get some tarot messages using the Wild Unknown tarot. Now, just to let you know as well, this is what's being revealed by the shadow at this time. However, this isn't actually a time-specific reading. It will be a timeless shadow work reading, okay? So this can relate to things that have already occurred in your past, things that are currently playing out for you, or things that may appear in the near future, so just be aware of that. Now, just while I shuffle the cards again for you, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. If you'd like a personal reading with myself, you can find that information in the description box below. So, first card out from the Dark Mirror deck is Peaceful Among Thorns. Peaceful Among Thorns. It's interesting because that reminds me of your weekly reading, actually. It's quite relevant to this, I feel. The week of the 11th to the 17th of January, that is. And the reason for that is because you're very much in what I perceive as the hermit mode, right? You've been very much closed off from the outside world, possibly because you're in lockdown, but it's beyond that, right? Even if you are watching this later on and you're not in lockdown, I feel like you are purposefully choosing to pull your energy back, right? I feel like you are isolating yourself because you've kind of become used to it. You've become used to your own company, which is not a bad thing, but you do also need social interaction, okay? You do. We are social creatures, no matter how introverted you may be, right? You do need social interaction, and I feel like you felt that a certain level of peace could only be gained by pulling your energy back, by being alone, right, for a period of time, but you've got so used to it that it may be difficult for you to actually venture out and reconnect with people again. So it's important that you do address that if this applies to you. It is a general reading, so obviously this isn't going to be for every Aquarius, but for those of you who I'm picking up on, there's a reason this card is coming out. It's showing you that, you know, even quiet contemplation can actually hold you back after a period of time, because there are points in our lives where we need to take action, we need to initiate certain things, right? Part of being present is not just sitting back and checking in with the self, it's also, you know, having life experiences, okay? So it's important that you find the right balance between taking time out and being proactive, okay? Because I feel like now you've gone a little bit too far the other way, Aquarius. Okay, so let's see what the Moonology deck has to say with regards to this energy. What guidance can we give Aquarius at this time that can help them with coming out of this shell? Ooh. Okay, there's two cards here, but I'll take them. Yeah, this is perfect. I'll definitely take them both. So you have full moon in Pisces, balanced spirituality and practicality, which is exactly what we were just talking about, so I don't really need to reiterate that. And you have you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer. So that's significant, right? You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces, or you could have those placements in your chart. You could have a lot of water signs around you, right, in your life. But I feel like part of you being so distant, part of you isolating yourself is out of fear. Possibly you're afraid that you may get sick or your loved ones will get sick if you interact with others. And I get it, of course, do whatever you need to do to, you know, feel safe and protected, right? But at the same time, you need to know this, right? This is confirmation. If you've been worrying about your health or the health of family members or the safety of family members or yourself, this is confirmation that you are safe, that they are safe, okay? That you don't need to be so fearful. So don't let, you know, you taking precautions stop you from living your life and doing what is needed at this time. You have to find the balance still. Sure, you might not be able to physically go out into the big wide world at the moment when you're watching this, right? But there's still things that you need to do, right? And there's still things you can do. So you need to be aware of that, okay? And again, finding that balance. All right, so let's go into the Angelarium deck, because I feel like it does go beyond, you know, the obvious. I feel like even before the lockdowns and stuff, you had been isolating yourself already. So it was just providing you with an excuse to continue to isolate, right? But it's time to kind of break out of that period of being alone. You need to start letting people in again. Especially your closest friends, your family. If you do have a significant other in terms of a romantic relationship, you need to let those people in again, okay? So, let's see. What can we reveal at this time? What are some key messages of support and guidance? What is it that Aquarius needs to know? What is it that the archangels would like to convey to Aquarius at this time? Ooh, intense. Okay, so you have Azrael. I actually really like this card. I know it looks a bit scary, but it's a great energy. Azrael, angel of death. It seems very intimidating, I know, but believe me, it's actually very positive. You know, it's like you're being divinely guided to purge, release, do away with a situation or a way of being or a way of approaching things, right? This is something being brought to an end, you know, a swift end, so something new can begin, right? So I feel like it's literally the end of a cycle for you. So that's actually very positive. Now I just want to check what the signs are for this energy. I think I left the booklet in here, so I'll just quickly grab it, because I don't remember all of them off the top of my head. And to be honest, it's been a while since I've done some shadow work readings, so I have to refresh my memory anyway. But let's see. But yeah, it's funny how often when people see certain cards, they get kind of, you know, they kind of assume the worst based on how it looks. But, you know, you cannot judge it by simply its cover, right? Like they say, you can't judge a book by its cover, because just because something can look intimidating doesn't mean that it's necessarily negative, right? Because this isn't. This is about something being cut out, released, that is not healthy for you, or it is not beneficial, that is detrimental to your well-being, so that something positive can come in. So it's actually serving you, okay? And the signs for this energy is an apple, the ocean, a skull, right? An apple, an ocean, a skull. So if you see any of those signs, there may be a message that the universe is trying to convey to you with regards to this, okay, with these energies. So do be mindful of that. But yeah, it's time to release it. It's time to be done with the old ways of doing things, the old cycle, and start thinking about the new, right? We're in a new year, so let's embrace it, right? Okay, so let's go into the tarot now. And I've already shuffled these cards a million times, but yeah, sometimes I feel like I just have to do it again. It's just necessary, especially when certain energies reveal themselves. I feel like it's necessary to do another shuffle, but we'll go into it now. Yeah, there's definitely, oh, okay, yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. There's definitely a need to release here. I feel like you've been isolating as a means of protecting yourself, not just physically, but emotionally. because there's fear around being hurt, right? Because you're still carrying pain. I can see that clearly in the smack bang in the middle of your spread. So clarify. The first card out is the 9 of Wands, okay? Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, this is the energy of the wounded warrior in the traditional deck. But it's like, even though you've been through trials, even though you've had to deal with a lot of thorns in your side, there's been painful situations, there's been all sorts of things that's really been tough, right? You've been through it, Aquarius. My God, you have been through it. I can feel it, yeah? And that's why there is so much fear around taking the next step forward, because what if I end up come crashing down again? Well, I don't feel that's the case, you know. There is illumination at the top, right? Things becoming abundantly clear. What was once hidden becoming abundantly clear to you, right? Seeing light at the end of the tunnel after a period of darkness. But it does require you to take a step out of your comfort zone, coming out of your shell, right? So to speak. Again, you may have Cancer placements. That would make sense with that energy of not wanting to come out of your shell. Next card out is the 3 of Swords, your energy along with Gemini and Libra. Pain, so much pain that you're carrying, so much fear, concern. It's like, oh my gosh, what if this happens and what if that happens? Oh my God, like if that happened, I can't take it, it's too much, it's already too much. It's like getting into that state of frenzy, right? Because of your fears. And because of being afraid of being hurt again, or dealing with some kind of pain, or hoping, it's like not even hoping for the best, you're like scared of the worst, essentially. You know, like, oh, but what if this happens to my family, or what if this happens to my partner, or what if this happens to me, you know? You can't live your life like that, Aquarius. If you're constantly fearing the unknown and fearing all the possible things that could go wrong, you're not going to want to get out of your bed, are you? So you can't live your life based on a fear mindset, because that's going to cripple you and stop you from wanting to actually, you know, live your life again. Next card out is the Ace of Cups. Water energy, yeah? So this is it. Like, you have a lot of love in your life. There is a golden, beautiful, glowing opportunity to refill your cup, to recover from this pain that you've experienced in the past, to heal this, right? There is a beautiful opportunity for new love to come in, for the expansion of more love, right? Unconditional love being poured into you, and for you to pour it into all aspects of your life, including yourself. But that won't happen until you put an end to this energy, right? And to the overthinking and the fear and, you know, whatever situations from your past that you haven't fully come to accept. You need to do that, because otherwise you're going to literally lose this. You're going to cut this out instead. So there is a bit of a warning here for that, because you are at risk of losing this opportunity here. And that would be a real shame. Next card out is the Page of Swords in reverse. So more air energy, your energy. Yeah. I get this sense that there is a need to take a new approach here for sure, right? There's a different, it requires a different way, a new way of looking at things, a new way of communicating, taking new steps forward, right? Newness. I'm just getting so much newness with this, like needing to learn how to, you know, stand on your own 2 feet and go out there in the big wide world again, right? Get things moving again, and not letting the fear of all the things that could possibly go wrong stop you from doing that, right? But that's what's happening at the moment. Next card out is the 10 of Cups in reverse. Again, there's just, oh my gosh, it's like there's so much love around you and you don't even see it, Aquarius. It's so frustrating because I can feel it. Like, you have so many people in your life that care about your well-being. Okay, you can see that you and your loved ones are safe. Balance spirituality and practicality, right? And I feel like you're too much in this this Hermit energy. I got that in the weekly reading as well. So when that comes out, that'll be up on the channel on Sunday, right? So if you're watching this video as soon as I upload it, do make sure you check out your weekly reading for the 11th to the 17th of January, because it really does go into this subject. But yeah, you need to realize that there are opportunities around you. There is a lot of emotional fulfillment around you, a lot of possibilities for more emotional fulfillment, right? And you have a lot of people that care for you, that want to reconnect with you, that want to, you know, just bring that happy family vibe back in again. But I just feel like you're so closed off to it, because all you're focusing on is what happened in the past or the pain you're currently carrying, right? And it's like, okay, yeah, I understand that you went through something difficult, or you're experiencing some challenges, and it is tough. But there are people that can support you as well, that will be happy to listen to you, to speak to you about it, give you advice, or just be a friendly ear, just so you can get it out of your head and not have it weighing so heavy on your heart as well, that can help put your fears to rest, okay? But I feel like you're just pushing them away, pushing everything away, and just staying very much in this energy. But you're not, you see how even, I just want to show you, you see how it shows like a Buddhist monk, right? And normally he would be in a very Zen state of being right now. But in this particular case, it's becoming like mechanical. You can see it, you know, and the wheel is not even turning anymore. And he's actually got like something covering one of his eyes. So it's like he's choosing not to see something for what it truly is. You know, he's not getting the full picture. He's only looking at it from one angle. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You're only focusing on the negative and not on the positive, right? And with Azrael's energy here, he's trying to come in like a wrecking ball and just cut that shit out, because it's holding you back and it's stopping you from feeling the love that's all around you, right? And what you could be giving to yourself. And then the last card, I'm not surprised this came out. The Hermit. It's a need to come out now. Time to come out the shell, like I said. You need to come out of your shell, Aquarius. Some of you definitely got Cancer placements, I'm telling you. But, you know, because, you know, speaking as a Cancer, I know we do this as well, right? So trust me, I'm not just judging you for it. Like, I'm speaking from experience. It's something that I have done multiple times also. But there's a need to come out now, right? Whatever enlightenment you were seeking, clarity you were seeking on a situation, you've already had it, you've already got it. But you're not seeing it for what it is, because you're just trapped in your own mind and making up all of these scenarios that don't even exist, right? Listen to what your heart is telling you. There lies the truth of the situation, right? So, Aquarius, I had to go a bit mum on you, you know? I had to be a bit of a mum to you today, because, you know, tough love is needed. You know, if I just tell you what you want to hear, that's not going to serve you. The point of a shadow work reading is for me to tell you what you need to hear. Just with any other reading, except we go a bit more into the nitty gritty, you know? So hopefully this helps give you a little kick up the bum and reminds you that there is a world out there. There is so much love available to you. So tap into that, not your fears constantly, okay? So I hope this helps. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to hit the notifications bell. But yeah, I know you can come out of this stagnant energy, you know. But you have to want to as well. So sending you guys lots of love and encouragement. And I will speak to you soon. Bye.